Hi guys, and happy Sunday. It is still Sunday, May 29th, and I'm getting on just to show you some more new items from the annual catalog, and then some that are carrying over from the January to July. So this is Dots and Spots. I wasn't going to buy this, but I've seen so many cute things, and I bit the bullet and I got it. It's a big size die, so it's very, very nice. Makes this great, fabulous background here. Then I'm also using the Hello Ladybug stamp set and matching punch. Now this is still a bundle until the end of June, because it is in the, let me show you here. It is in, oh, it'd be nice if I actually showed it. It is the mini catalog as a bundle set. So once the Jan to June is done, and this bundle pricing will not be in effect anymore, because it did get carried over to the annual catalog on page 30, but not as a bundle. So if you want it as a bundle to save that 10%, you got to get it now. All right, so let's go ahead. Let me move these onto my chair seat. We're going to be using some new in colors, of course, because I'm trying to use these as much as possible. And we're using, like I said, that Ladybug set. So let's go ahead and show you what I did here. So we're starting off, and I'm hoping that I'll get this all done. I have neighbors who are celebrating Memorial Day, and you're perfectly allowed to. But when your base shakes your windows of your house, so I'm hoping I can get this done before that starts back up. So this is Parakeet Party. And it is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then we're going to take, this is Orchid Oasis. We're going to cut this down to a layer. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to cut this down to 5 1/4 by 4. I figured I just would do it over here instead of using up the desk space. So let me put this over here for now, because I'm going to bring out the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Look at all those little polka dots. All right, so you need to have, of course, your base 1, your number 2, and then 3 3s. Now with this die, because I want to kind of line it up so none of my circles go off the edge, so I'm going to run this one upside down. What I'm doing is making sure that that cardstock is inside those lines, so that I'm not going to get any half circles on the edges. So I have this die upside down, the paper on top, and here's my cutting one. So we're just going to run that through. You're going to hear noises because it is, you know, a lot of cutting area that we're taking care of there. So let me move this over here, and there's your piece. Look at that. Almost, oh, I think every single one of them did fall off. Oops, just a couple. No, they all did. That's just stuck on from the static electricity. Okay, so then you'll take this over with your, take your pick tool and get out all those little circles. Go ahead and do that now so they're not all over my space like you see right now. All right, got that cleaned off. Okay, move this off to the side now. Oh, I'm running out of area here. Okay, so this is going to go ahead and glue down on your cardstock. Now, you can do it right now if you want. I am going to do it right now. So what I like to do for this is, with the multi-purpose glue, I'm just going to put a couple dots near the top, just in between, get a couple on the sides there, and then down in those corners again. And maybe a couple near the middle. As you can see, I'm trying to get them in the middle of those cutouts, so when I push it down, it won't spread, push out too much. See, go ahead, go like that, get it kind of centered. Oops, I dropped it a little sooner than I wanted to. Hold it for a second. If you wanted to put a couple blocks on it to hold it down, you can. We'll put that over here for now. Okay, now I've already cut these, or done these. This is a strip. This is 1 1/2 1/2 approximately, and this is 2 inches. You can line it up because the way the punches, you can line it up if you want to on the same one. I just like doing them by themselves. Now with the leaves, and the reason why I like doing the strips is that when you go like this, then you can go ahead and get it in there pretty well. Now, if you have a strip, you want to go from right to left. That way you're not punching out another leaf with the ladybug body. So let's go ahead, and that one looks pretty good like that. All right, so there's my 2 leaves. Oh, sorry, 2 leaves. 2 wings. They're not leaves. All right, let me throw these away. This was done, that's 2nd generation sweet sorbet. Let me show you what I did there. Let me just go ahead and grab out this. So what I did was I took the sweet sorbet, and then I had, of course, my Pearson mat. And so what I would do is I would ink it up. And then just go ahead with that 2nd generation. If you do 1st generation, I'll show you the difference. There's 1st generation versus the 2nd generation. All right, so that's how I did the wings. So let's go ahead though and cut out the body. Again, on this, you want to go from right to left because the wings are going to cut off your body, a body if you're going the other way. So I'm going to get it so it looks like, oops, sorry, am I in the screen? So that looks pretty good. Wait, I'm going to go just a little bit more. Punch it through. There's a body. And let's go one more. I'm going to rip that off because that's just too much of a tail right now. I should be able to do this without having to get out my Post-it note. So I usually get the antennas in there first, and then I look at the body, and there you go. Okay. All right, let's close that up. All right, so let's grab this over here. And here's our 2 bodies, and here's our wings. For the wings, I'm using the matte black dots. All right, they're a real nice touch on the wings. Take your pick tool, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill these dots. Now there is a dot set on there if you want to go ahead and do a different color. So if you want to stamp it and have it flat, you can use that. I'm going to use the dots just to give it some height, some dimension, texture, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just putting those, the bigger ones, on the edges. All right, so just doing a few more here. I'm really taking a risk. It's like, what is it, 7 o'clock at night, and I'm sure that one of my kids or my husband will come in here to see what I'm doing. So I'm hoping that I don't get that interruption, but we'll see. All right, let's get another one on there. And then we're going to do the little ones. All right. And then let's get this last one here. Yeah, with the music and the bass. My poor dog. We have like a chaise lounge in the other room, the main living room, not the family room. And he's been under it all day. It's almost like there's fireworks going on, but it's not. Okay, so I'm going to put the wings on using mini dimensionals. So I'm just going to, this time I'm just going to put one each on there. Ooh, sorry if I got my head in there, guys. All right. We put those on there. All right, let's do that. Okay, and let's go ahead, and I'm just going to put these on with the glue too. So let me go ahead, put a little glue on there. Let's have him fly this way. Is it a him or is it her? It is a ladybug. It's not a gentleman bug. All right, so let's have her fly this way too. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to grab another just strip of paper. Let me get a quick one from over here. I'm going to make this about 1.5 inches. And what I've done here is I have taken the hello and then my friend and put them on one stamp. I lined them up here, so I made sure they're straight. Let's go with the memento. Let's stamp it down. Well, I should have done it on a piercing mat, but it turned out okay. Let's see, here's my snips. I'm going to go ahead and go like that. Now, since we don't have our corner rounder anymore, what I do is I'm going to take the body of that ladybug. I'm going to use that for my corner rounder. Now, if I went up to by the head, it would be the other way, but I'm doing kind of the indent, the reverse corner rounder. How about that? All right, let me grab my blending brush. I have a little bit of the sorbet still on there, but let's go ahead and grab that out. Take some off. There we go. Get a little color on there. Again, this time I'm going to pop this up with what I have left of my edge. I'm just ripping that off. There you go. Let's go ahead and grab those off. You can use your Take Your Pick tool. Since these are the edges, they come off really, really easily. And let's just put that right there. And then if you wanted to, on this one I did the black again. You could also do, let me get my iridescence out, because you know I love the iridescent. I have multiple packs of these. Here's one that's open. Let's just put a couple of those on there this time. I thought my lid was on there. All right, let's see. Let's do... Oh my gosh. Sorry, I thought my putty was ready and it wasn't. There you go. Look how cute that is. Oops, it would help if I didn't have that on there. So how cute is that? Using that Hello Ladybug and using the dots and stripes ink die cut and quick, fun, happy little card. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Have a good Sunday night, and I'll try to get on tomorrow on my day off to do some more for you. Thanks for tuning in.